What's up? I'm back. Not that anyone necessarily watching, but I'm back. You know, um, I came on because I watched this movie, fucking called it's like called Fuck It or something. It's Netflix. I don't know if it's made by Netflix, but it's on Netflix, and basically, hello, hello, hello. Hola, como están? Um, I'm back, of course. If you don't know who I am, just fucking weirdo, just nerd. The biggest nerd on YouTube, I guess. And I mean that. Fantano, where you at, bro? You may know more about music. Everywhere else, you're done. You're done. Period. Um, yeah, I came on and I decided to record a video because I was watching this movie called like The Fuck It List or something, and not the Bucket List with Morgan Freeman and Jack Nicholson. The Fuck It List came out last year, and really it hit pretty fucking hard like a baseball bat because personally I've been thinking a lot about you know, what I'm gonna do past college and past high school and all this and that. And, before this year kinda had a set you know, and set path laid out for me by myself. I laid it out, not no one else did. And this path was very, you know, very straightforward, not a lot of room to change. And so far, I've been on that path, but I'm not sure if I want to stay that way. So, my path so far has been do really well in school, get great grades, great ACT, go to college, get a degree, go to work, make enough money to support yourself and your family, and then raise a child. That's been the goal. Um, and that's changed a little bit from just getting a job to being a doctor, and having a son specifically. But I mean, I'd love a daughter the same way. I just prefer a son because I can relate, to a son. Getting married, finding a soulmate is very important to me, so I added that to it. But now I'm thinking about reworking the whole idea of what I planned out for my life. So one of these things is you know the idea of a traditional college route. So a traditional college route, I don't know if that's the best for me because right now I successfully put myself in position to go to a successful school, and this school is specifically for math and science for high schoolers, and they offer college level courses. But the path I'm planning on taking doesn't require that of me. So why would I do that? Why? There's this bullshit idea we all have in our brains that of like honor and what we should fucking do. That is bullshit. There's no should. It's what I need to do for myself. Or what I if what you need is already covered, you do what you fucking want. And why would I like put myself in that pressure for what? For fucking nothing. It helps me none. I should just not and move back to my old school, which is what I'm planning on doing. And I'm actually thinking about instead of doing it next year, senior year, I do it this year, and I'm debating Because what does the AP classes help me with? Not much. I mean, it helps, but is it any better than a normal high school? I don't think it is. But this got me thinking a lot about the system. And I was really fucked up, especially for people that aren't like me, who have it. I have it fairly figured out, and I'm academically, talented. I for the most part, I'm I'm okay. I'm pretty good at academics. Now there's a lot of me I have to work really hard because some areas I'm not good at. But fair most part, I'm pretty quick to remember and listen. I'm very attentive and I'm very focused. But some people they can't. They can't be that way. They just they're ADHD or they just don't get it quick enough and it fucking just zooms right past them. And I think it's fucked up. This whole educational industrial fucking system is bullshit. And it pisses me off because a lot of my friends they're going to college, but they don't know what they're doing. They don't know what they're doing after that. And my question is, why? Why do college if it's not helping them? They don't know what they're fucking doing. They're doing college because their parents told them to. Because their parents said it would put you ahead in life. But for them it doesn't. It doesn't. Not anymore. And it's not like college is any better than it was in the 80s or the 90s. Yeah, the curriculum is better, but that just happens because it happens. And to pay for college versus now in the 70s and the 80s is an astronomical difference. And there's only one reason is that administration for colleges has risen by like 15,000% or some bullshit, and it just raises the price to 40,000 a semester at some places, which is fucking insane. So yeah, pissed me off. Cause yeah, I have it. I know what I'm doing. But what about my friends? They're victims of this system where they have to do this whole ACT and GPA shit that doesn't correlate with success financially at all. I mean, yeah, fucking Mark Zuckerberg made a 36 on ACT. Big shit. Big shit. Jeff Bezos, I don't even know if he fucking took the ACT. Fucking Albert Einstein, arguably the smartest man to ever live, never took the ACT. Never. Didn't exist. I don't think. I don't fucking know. Isaac Newton, smartest man, one of, if not the smartest man ever, invented fucking calculus from his dome piece. Never took the ACT. Successful as fuck. Died a virgin, but successful as fuck. In my eyes. I don't fucking know. Shit. Bunch of people, man. I would say people like LeBron James. He's not. I mean, my dad says I'm smarter than him. I don't fucking know that. I think he's incredibly smart. The dude probably never took a ACT in his life. Jumped from high school straight to the NBA. Successful as fuck. Built his own brand. Of course, partnered with Nike and shit. Built his own shoe brand. Built his own. All this. His son's blowing up. His son's fucking freaking good at basketball. It's just he's a little bit younger than I am. He's fucking amazing at basketball. All this shit. It makes me think like, why? Why do they not account for what kids need now? Because in the 80s, they used things like GPA and not the 80s. I was fucking later than that. But in the past, they used things like GPA and ACT score to account for someone who works hard and studies the material. But now, the bar has been lowered so low to the point where everyone takes the fucking ACT. And I think at my old high school, there were 38 students in the graduating class that had a 4.0 plus. And out of that 38, there was like 14, 15 that had a 4.25 plus, graduating honors and distinction. Then what's the point of the measuring system anymore when everyone just fucking kills it? Why? And at fucking ASMS, literally like 90% of the people graduate with a 4.0. What's the point? There is no point. These are just arbitrary numbers they give us so that we think we're doing good. Who gives a shit? It's just fucking numbers. Like, yeah, colleges care. Big shit. I can go to Jeff State or like fucking, I don't fucking know, UAB or University of Alabama, Tuscaloosa or South Alabama or no, couldn't go to Auburn. I can go to all these basic ass community colleges. Most of those aren't community, but a lot. I can go to a community colleges I can get accepted like that. You get accepted to a community colleges with a GED, and you come out way less debt, same fucking diploma, not a diploma, same fucking degree. What's the point? Why? Why does it matter? Who cares? It's just a fucking number. Why wouldn't I just fucking go do something that like matters and then get an education based off of that? Why wouldn't the system work that way, where my work works towards my education? Like example. In France, you either go to school. You not go to school. Everyone goes to school, but you either seek a higher education or you don't. Those are the two paths. And if you don't, there's a whole fucking side to that. But if you do, you go to college. Then you get a higher education. Doctors, lawyers, big name bullshit. But the rest, they're set up in a way where they can have a job. They can be successful. They can be middle class, have, successful families, this and that, in a reasonable amount of time. Why doesn't America work that way? I don't fucking know how many people in college, dude. There's so many people in college. There's 36,000 in fucking Alabama, Tuscaloosa. 36 fucking thousand. And a lot of those people don't have a single scholarship. They're just going straight debt. There's something like $1.14 trillion in student debt. Why? Who gives it? What the fuck? What's the point? The only reason it works this way, there's only one reason, that's because they make money off of it. Classes, ACT prep, online courses, interviews, applications, admissions, tours and shit. Fucking tuition itself, boarding, fucking class, resources, books and shit. Hundreds of dollars for a book. Who gives a shit? Like, who really cares? They make trillions of dollars off high school students who don't know what they're fucking doing and just going to school. And it's fucking bullshit. And I'm tired of it. So, I said, fuck college. Fuck it. I'm going to college, but in a different way. Fuck college. I'm not paying for that shit. So, I decided I'm going into an ROTC program. Yeah, that's fucking right. I'm going to be in the military. Yes, sir, that's fucking right. And, you know what? Yeah, for like the first 8-9 years of my life as an adult, I won't have a say in where the fuck I live, what the fuck I do. But in college, you don't have that say either. You don't. In a sense you do. As in, you can say, I'm gonna drop out. but then you drop out with $40,000 in debt, and you have no prospects. That's just one semester. Fucking bullshit. My point. Point's bullshit. Who gives a shit? Gives a shit about any of this bullshit? Does it matter? My camera's all fucked up. I don't give a shit. It's all about, like, perspective, man. Like, me and you. What does it really mean? What does it really mean? A 4.0. What does that number mean? Okay, you might be saying, it means you did well academically. I may rebuttal. Getting all A's is not doing well academically. I'll tell you that. Because I know a lot of high school athletes, dumb as fucking dirt, have 4.0 GPAs. You know why? Because the system puts them in a place, puts them in classes, the bare fucking bottom of the barrel minimum, so that the colleges can say, we gave them the full ride because they have a 4.0 and they do sports, varsity. You know what? Fine. You want to make a 4.0 GPA mean nothing? Fine. Create a different measurement. Just expand our thinking on this subject. Create a different measurement of academic strengths. You might say, well, won't you fucking do it? Because I'm not a fucking teacher. It's not my fucking job. And I'm a teenager, dude. Why? So, why not create something that takes, your accomplishments in high school. So, okay, your grades. Combine your GPA. Okay. And then you do a test that bases your overall intelligence, which is horribly complicated to quantify, and most likely would be inaccurate. Combine the two, interview this person, and then ask them things they're passionate about. Okay? Because I know a lot of quote unquote stupid people who there's certain things they're passionate about. They could destroy my ass in some things they're passionate about. There's kids that know shit about cars I never fucking thought of. I know the chemistry and the combustions about cars and thermodynamics and shit, but I couldn't put a car together if you gave me $10 million to do it. I couldn't. So, it's kids doing shit. So, like, why don't we just create a new standard? Create two paths. Create more paths. Give the opportunity to the students instead of the school. The school is profiting off the students, and it's almost, I'm not going to say it's parasitic, but it almost is. You look at the NCAA, and the NCAA, they are profiting off kids, in sports, and the kids aren't seeing any of that. Okay, they are. They're saying free education. Big fucking whoop. Free education is for a one and done basketball player. That's $80,000. Two semesters. Those kids during March Madness could make millions of dollars off their merch deal. Fine. Don't let the kids make money. But legally, you shouldn't be able to make money off their name. That's my personal opinion. They're taking away money from those kids, selling their jerseys, and getting it to yourself, and not doing shit with it. Except putting it in your own pocket. Fine. Big fucking deal. Fine. Don't pay the kids. Sell their shit. Don't pay nobody. Fine. Pay the fucking coaches millions of dollars for doing bullshit. Don't pay the students shit. Don't give nothing to the fucking students. Don't do it. Don't fucking give them shit. Nothing. Fine. Do it that way. Fine. But you're gonna make all that money. I'm paying you shit ton of fucking shit. Paying you tons of money just to fucking go there. Taking out debt. Fucking all this bullshit. Just so you can give me an education. Fine. Make that education worth something. It's not. That college degree you earn isn't worth jack shit. I'm sorry, but it's not. Depending on what you go into. If you're a physicist, yes, you need that fucking degree. Physicist, you need a fucking doctorate to be a physicist. Well, not necessarily a doctor, depending on the physics you're going into, but you need a college degree. Doctor, fuck yes, you need an education, definitely. If you know what you need to get there, yes, I agree with you. Go, fucking do it. Useful is all fucking hell. Use it. But if you don't know what you're doing, like you don't know really where you're going with it, college is way too fucking expensive to be you should be using that to figure it out. They don't make it a way where you use it to figure it out. What you should be doing is working a small trade for a small time. Maybe live a few years with your parents. It's completely acceptable. I think it's honorable to do that. Some people pick up blacksmithing. Perfectly good job. Being a teacher, most set up fucking profession in your life. You need a degree. Fine. $100,000 in student debt. What do? I get paid $40,000 a year. That's on the low end. $40,000 a year on the low end. And I get to teach kids all day. Working 45-something hours a week. More than the average person. Mind you. Of course, you get the summers off, but still. People, it's just fucking bullshit, man. I want to talk about another thing. I'm thinking, what is, this fuck it mentality that comes from that movie, fuck it mentality. And this fuck it mentality kind of speaks true to me. Because you know what? My idea is I can do whatever the fuck I want. And I mean that. Anything I want. Anything I, as a person, if I want it, I can do it. As long as I'm willing to accept the consequences and work hard to do it. If it means giving up fucking everything to get it, if I truly want it, I can do it. If it means burning down my house, killing all my family members, if I want it that bad, I would do it. There's nothing I want that bad. But my point is, it takes a long time for people to develop this idea that I can do what I want. Fuck it. Who gives a shit? And most of the time, people that do figure it out, they don't use it right. They use it in a negative sense. They use it in the sense like, fuck you. Fuck it. I'm taking your position. Could be saying, fuck it. I'm gonna solve it. All this bullshit between me and you, fuck it. I'm solving it. Does it mean anything? Prime example. I'm not going to say any names. Me and this girl were talking the past few weeks. We've been friends for years. I haven't asked her if I could tell the story. So, we've been friends for years. And, for this whole time I've been knowing her, she told me she's gay. Fine. I don't give a shit. Beautiful girl. Fucking gorgeous. Fucking gorgeous, dude. Really good looking. And, if we've been on double dates before, her and a girl, me and a girl, shit like that. She's my wing woman. Sometimes I'm her wingman. Sometimes we've been to gay proms together and shit. We hung out a lot. And recently she's like, Matthew, I think I have a crush on you. And recently I was like, shit, wasn't expecting that. Thank you. Then we went on a few dates. Our chemistry is fucking amazing. Amazing chemistry. We talk a little bit. She admits she thinks I'm attractive. Obviously I think she's attractive. Hang out and shit, go out to dinner. Really fucking nice time. Go to the mall, have a great time. Come to my place, watch shows and shit, fuck around and have a fucking great time. And it's like, it's better and better. And then one day we take it a step onward, if you know what I'm saying. Not sex, not yet. But we didn't have sex, but we got a little intimate. And the first thing I noticed is she wasn't into it. First thing I noticed. But I'm an overthinker. So I'm like, Matthew, shut up. Fuck it. Go for it. And I went for it. I'm not going to tell you what I went for it, but I went for it. She didn't stop me. So I thought it was okay. And later I was like, hey, I didn't mean to take it too far. And then she cut me off. She's like, no, it's okay. You did fine. I enjoyed it. I was like, okay. You didn't act like it. Didn't say that, but, that's what I was thinking. And recently, she's like, yeah, Matthew, I'm not sexually attracted to you at all. Or physically. I'm like, fuck. Shit. And then she said, I'm not looking for anything romantic either. I'm like, shit. So, for a night, I was upset. And, I'm still a little upset, not gonna lie. But not in a venomous way. I'm just upset of the prospect that it didn't happen. Because, I really enjoyed her time. And, we had amazing chemistry. And I was flirtatious. She's a bad flirt, but, she was flirtatious too. And we had a lot of fun. But, this whole... She just doesn't think I'm attractive. And she's still figuring out, so I don't blame her. Tomorrow she might say, Matthew, I'm fucking a liar. I love you. I'm in love with you. I would have to reject her, but still. But instead of being like venomous and like holding on to that, like I would in the past, and like using it as fuel for some bullshit idea, I just said, okay, fuck it, and I let it go. Cause who cares? Who really cares? We're in high school. It's time. It's time to figure shit out. So what? She lied to me. I don't give a shit. It's fucking. What would you expect a girl to say? No, I don't think you're attractive at all. Or I don't fucking know. Never would expect a girl to say that. Because I wouldn't say that. Actually, I don't know. Depends on the girl. If I'm on a date with a girl and she asks me, do I think she's attractive, and I don't, I'm not telling her that. It's just a fact. So I don't blame her. I let it go. And same thing with my family. Because a lot of my family, I have like really deep historical, feminist relationships with a lot of my family members. Not a lot, just a few, two or three. And it took me recently saying, fuck it. I don't give a shit. And I let it go. I let it go. I fucking let it go. And you know what? They still don't like me. Who gives a shit? Well, one of them does, but that's okay. Who gives a shit? Just let it go. It's life. It's fucking life. But yeah, that's probably all I'm gonna say. I've been doing great. This whole quarantine thing has made me a lot more in the moment, which you'd think it wouldn't. You'd think I'd be wanting to go somewhere, but I've been more conscious in these past few months, thinking about shit. You know what I really want. I feel fucking amazing. I feel fucking happy as shit. Um, I smile every fucking day, all the time. Life is fucking amazing, man. Especially for a lucky dude like me. Learn shit, man. Yeah, that's it. Now I'm probably not gonna use any footage I get from my camera because it's fucking ass. I'll probably just put some bullshit over, like a game or some shit. But that's all I got. Thanks, man. Peace.